Hey guys, Tonic here. Last weekend, I had one of the coolest experiences that I've had in a very long time. I was able to compete in 2 different QuakeCon community events. Now, if you don't know what QuakeCon is, it's pretty much just this very big Bethesda showcase that they do yearly. They talk about all things from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout to the new Deathloop game to Doom, all sorts of stuff like that, and they actually do run these community events where they have people come in and just try out different things in games and do little competitions, especially for Quake. There's an entire esports competition. But for me, I was able to get into 2 Fallout 76 things, the Junkie Shine run, which is pretty much you take a vintage Junkie Shine and wherever you spawn, you try and grab as much junk on your way back as possible, and whoever has the most weight wins. Then we also did do the Dweller Drop, which is pretty much just human lawn darts. So I would like to show a little recap of my time there, some of the highlights. I did actually end up winning one of these tournaments, and I would have won the second one, but I made a pretty wild mistake. So I'm super stoked to show you guys this, so let's get into it. The first event that I did was the Junkie Shine run, and in this event you had to basically make a fresh character so that you don't have any perks or weapons or anything like that, no mutations. Then we all basically just take a Junkie Shine and spawn randomly on the map and try and make it back to a designated camp with as much weight and junk as possible. Super cool idea, and it was honestly super fun to do. This is just some footage of all of us getting ready before the event started. In this video I am going to show some actual footage from the event stream itself, so a huge thank you to Chad of Fallout 76 podcast for allowing me to use some of his footage, and here's him explaining the teams and the rules.
Righto. Team A is going to be comprised of Juicehead and Kevduit. Team B is Tonic and Vault of Daedalus. Team 3 is Tyr and 0 Period George. Now, in front of each of you is a lettered door. The combination to your door is right there in front of you, so you can't forget it. Once we get started here, you will be going into your cell, grabbing a Junkie Shine, heading off into the world. Now, the Junkie Shine run has 2 objectives. You want to grab as many different things and come back with as many different caps as you can. For your second run, you'll be able to buy some essential buffs that will be in your vending machine. You also will be able to find, after that second run, the train stations will be populated with several essential buffs. And then thirdly, you want to come back with as much junk as you can possibly carry. So think about what the heaviest junk weight items are in the world and then go after them. Workshops are open and accessible. PvP can be initiated. So if you want to go after people, feel free to do so.
So my master plan was that I was going to go and try and find as many weights as possible. Weights are some of the heaviest junk items that you can get, and you can usually get a good amount of them at each location. Now, I did get pretty unlucky with my spawn, so I wasn't really able to go and get them right away, but at one point I did actually end up spawning pretty close to Eastern Regional Penitentiary. I'm going for a risky play here.
You have a spare weapon, George?
Yeah. I want to see this
Tonic.
a couple things. Okay. It is risky fighting. Cool. Which shotgun is that? Is that a pump? Oh, I like this move. I'm a fan. I want to see how this plays out.
It did not take Tonic long to put on his traditional attire.
No, as soon as I saw an armor workbench.
Look at that branding.
You made, yeah, there you go. All right.
Kevduit is also back with a return.
All right, I'll count Kev. I'm interested. I'm going to keep my eyes on you, Tonic. I want to see what happens here.
Now, the reason why this is such a risky play is because the time is almost halfway up with this tournament, and I still had no weights. Now, the only weights that were near me were in the Eastern Regional Penitentiary, and that was a place that I really did not want to go, but I had no other choice. So I kind of had to go in there as a level 3 character with no armor, just a shotgun, and pick up about 600 pounds in weights and try and escape while being chased by a ton of mutants. And to my surprise, it actually ended up working, so that was a huge win.
Tonic, did you give up on your plan there?
No, it worked.
Did you go through the entire place? If you guys can see that in if you viewers can see just how much he had. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
So with this mission successful, I found a brand new issue that I did not account for, and that was just how over-encumbered I was. I was carrying around 700 pounds of weight, and it over-encumbered me so much that I was not even able to run or jump or anything. It just kept my AP all the way down, and I had to walk about half the distance of the map. But honestly, on that way back, I really didn't run into any major issues. No big enemies tried to fight me or anything, so I kind of just walked for about 30 minutes, but that did end up securing our victory.
We are about to see these scores completely transform here in a second.
626 pounds. Wow, there it is, folks. 626 pounds for Tonic. This is a game changer with a ×2 multiplier. Double that up. What do we have?
It has broken the scoreboard. We are at 12,437 points.
Oh, Tonic.
The point 36 is currently cut off.
So that was really cool to be able to win that tournament, but even better than that, I was able to meet so many nice people through doing that, and it was a complete honor to have taken part in that tournament. Now, the next one that I did was the Dweller Drop. That was on Saturday, and that is pretty much just human lawn darts. We jump off the top of Mount Blair and try and hit a bullseye down below. Now, this might not sound like it's the hardest thing to do, but let me tell you, it is extremely challenging. When you are up in the air trying to maneuver like that, it's very difficult, especially when you're jumping from that high. It's almost hard to see exactly what target you're going to try and hit, because different things do have different point levels, but for the most part, I just kind of went for the bullseyes because it's right in the center, and as long as I'm kind of going towards that center, I have a general idea of where I'm going to land. And my strat actually ended up seeming to work pretty well. Around the middle of this tournament, I had a pretty strong lead among the other contestants, and as far as the other contestants go, actually, we had a very special guest during this one. We had Carl from Bethesda Game Studios themselves. He worked on many things in Fallout 76, including the Riding Shotgun event and even the Ares questline and the brand new Steel Rain update. Super awesome person. It was absolutely remarkable to meet them, and again, that is just a childhood dream coming true to actually meet and talk to a quest designer at Bethesda. Is this the one with the lamppost?
It is.
I'm going for it.
Thonic's like, step aside.
Yeah, I think you really need to gamble at this point. You're so far behind.
Carl coming in with the sarcasm perk card.
Oh, look. Kelly's
Oh,
body.
here we go, Tonic. Here we go, Tonic. Here we go. Oh,
Oh, easy.
Oh,
Tonic. Here we go. Oh,
Oh, easy.
oh,
what?
yep, it is up here.
He did it yet again. That's going to be 16 points.
Rigged.
Wow.
Rigged.
Rigged for sure.
You're getting banned after this.
I wish you guys could hear how fast I was
Carl.
ending that chat.
Oh,
Carl is like, at last I
Carl's
can
going
use
on right now.
I can use my powers.
Now, with how good I was doing with hitting all of these bullseyes, I was very confident, and towards the end you're actually able to gamble your points, so I recklessly put all of them together and just wanted to break a current record of the Dweller Drop with having the most ever points scored, and I ended up missing it.
Next jumper, and what are you gonna do?
So, I've been thinking.
Oh no.
I think we're gonna gamble it all. And I want to get some hype in the chat for it.
All right, let's. Tonic is gonna throw everything in the pot, all in. Let's get some hype going in chat here. Yes. Now this either he's either gonna end up with 0 or God. Can someone do math for me? What is that? 8, 16, so 100. What? 160. 168 points. Yes.
168 points.
All right.
That's got to be a record, right?
Sure. 0 or 168. Let's go, Tonic. Here we go. Let's see if he can pull something out of his hat one last time. Oh no! Oh no!
No.
No! We have a floater, and I'm sorry. We have to reset Tonic to 0.
Oh,
Tonic!
Wow.
Makes me so happy.
Tonic, no! Oh man!
So we didn't end up winning that one, but at the same time, it serves as a very good life lesson to never get too greedy. So now if I'm ever in that position again, I'll know not to do that because that was really risky and my heart was pounding during that entire jump. But again, it was a ton of fun. This entire weekend was just a ton of fun. I met so many cool people, and it's all because of you guys. All of you guys that stick by and watch these videos and support the channel is the reason that I was able to go and do this. And I really cannot express how much that means to me. I can't even say thank you enough. I feel like I can't put it into words just how thankful I am for all of you that are always here and supporting the channel and just watching these videos. You guys are really making my childhood dreams come true, and I really, again, just cannot thank you enough for it. But that is pretty much going to be it for this video, so I do want to give a massive thank you to everybody who stopped by and watched, and as always, a massive thank you to all of the channel members: Wandering Wastelander, Robert Kennard, Esdeath93, Joshua Graham, Lanthar, Anna Reestes, Fallout McFly, Captain Awesome, Citizen Girl, Chad of Fallout 76 Podcast, Heather Henderson, Yosevated, Patrick Ruda, 23 Icefire, Jay Smith, Argent Deer, Bowser Double Frang, Ice Cream Manny, Chris Decker, Theodore, Digital Aardvark, Lone Samurai OG, Diathan Gaming, Christy Mellon Schwitz. You guys are amazing. I love you guys, and have a great day.